The parallels between the world economy in the 1930s and the world economy today are becoming hard to ignore. Then, as now, the world was in the grip of a severe economic downturn and painfully high unemployment. Then, as now, governments tried to restore growth and exports by devaluing their currencies and carving out trade blocs, risking a trade reaction around the world. Then, as now, the system was rudderless, unstable and insecure, which persuaded countries to protect their own national interests, even at the expense of the collective good. The world has not yet plunged into a full-scale currency war, but the trends are not good. This fact was implicitly acknowledged by G7 finance ministers meeting last Tuesday, who went out of their way to renounce targeting exchange rates, only to set off a new and even larger wave of currency volatility. China continued to rebuff pressure to end the fixed and undervalued yuan, exacerbating global imbalances and fueling accusations of beggar-thy-neighbor trade strategies. The US continues to drive down the dollar and flood the world with capital through successive rounds of quantitative easing. Brazil, Switzerland and others continue to intervene aggressively in markets to arrest their currencies from appreciation. The latest salvo is Japan's decision in December to pursue a radically expansionary monetary policy, which is both pushing the yen to new lows against all major currencies and dramatically ramping up global currency tensions. Korea is threatening an active response. Russia is warning of reciprocal devaluations. Venezuela has just announced a massive devaluation, soon to be followed by Argentina, while the Eurozone is again split between France, which is demanding immediate action to weaken a fast-rising euro, and Germany, which is so far resisting political interference in the European Central Bank. Not without reasons. Jens Weidmann, Germany's Bundesbank president, warned last month that the growing politicization of exchange rate policy was unleashing a global race to the bottom. Recent actions on the trade front, though less volatile, are just as worrying. For the first time in history, the United States and Europe are talking seriously about forming a vast transatlantic free trade bloc, encompassing half the world's economic output. This follows the United States' equally ambitious strategy to link 10 or more like-minded Pacific Rim economies in a Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement. Both initiatives are clearly aimed as much at restoring the West's dwindling leverage vis-a-vis China and other recalcitrant emerging giants as at increasing intra-bloc trade. As João Vale de Almeida, the EU's ambassador to Washington, recently put it, if we get transatlantic agreement right, we can call the shots around the world. These trade trends also have historical echoes. The Great Depression entered its most virulent phase not during the financial crisis of 1929, but during the trade crisis that followed, when the US's infamous Smoot-Hawley tariff of 1930 set off an escalating global trade war and splintered the world economy into rival regional blocs. World trade collapsed, falling by an astonishing 2/3 between 1929 and 1932.